We saw a BS Watts list, which is the guy who made the Red Green Pummeler list that we worked on for so long, and he played this deck. Um, it seems more cute and great than me, but like I can't not try one of his decks, and 12-12 Hasty Boys seem ridiculously fun. And having the 4 Carnage Tyrants, which are probably just going to come in, versus almost every match, because I am absolutely in love with Carnage Tyrant right now, also seems incredibly fun. So let's just jump into the match and hope that this goes marginally well. I think it's got a lot of cool cards in it. Like, I think this guy's going to be pretty good. Really, just want to just jam this guy on all sorts of things. Just seems fun. Like, this is probably going to go miserably. Who would have known that dinosaurs and merfolks are best friends? Hey Chris, what is up, man? Someday I may read that card. I have no idea what it actually does. Alright, so we're going to jump on to playing first, and... Huh. Huh. I'm going to keep it. I want to see if these commune to dinos are any good. I imagine this hand's probably not a keep, because the mana's really bad, but... who knows? Alright, well, we'll take that. The land card. We about whiffed there. Playing some dinos now. Some Dinarinos. Guess there's coming to play tap lands in the deck, so we're just gonna go ahead and jam this guy because we might end up with a Sheltered Thicket or something. Man, we put every good dinosaur we have on the bottom of our deck. That's not cool. Bring back those hasty boys for us. We really got rid of every cool dinosaur we had. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure what that is. Gosh, the sneeze, not good. What are you? I'm just gonna keep working on my mana. This has to be not the worst thing I've ever did. Please? Yeah. Oh, that's a 12-12. Um. Huh. Math. So, if we leave it on top, that's a 3. Next turn we play that and kill that. Nah, that's just too greedy. It's just never gonna happen. I will miss you, 12-12. We put one on the bottom of our deck too, so doesn't look like this is gonna be our hasty 12-12 game, and that depresses me. Depresses me so very badly. Wow, this dude makes menace dudes? Oh gosh. No, okay, that doesn't kill that. Opponent's being a rude ass. That's okay. Rude boy. Go get him, merfolk. You go do fishy things. I think these cards work like I want them to. Choose target creature I control, and then Nom 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 nom. Get in that belly. We've made an Urnham Djinn. That card might be too old for most people to know what I'm even talking about. We've done fun things so far. The art of this card is hilarious to me. Just this dinosaur savagely destroying like this little feathery thing. Bring it. Bring it. I promise I won't block. But that's mostly because I can't. Oh god, wait. I'll block the crap out of that. I don't even care if he kills it. I want it off the table. I don't know why I want it off the table, but I want it off the table. What could he possibly have here? Is it just like 2 magma sprays or something? Oh, he's gonna give it Death Touch or something? What's that Poisoner thing do? Yeah. Yeah, he got us. Alright, we've been gotten. We've been gotty. What, you have more things? Oh no, why do you have more things? Opponent. No. Opponent has more things. It's okay. Next turn's the turn that we probably don't turn the corner. God, I felt so good, but we're like really far behind, ain't we? What is this? This is a Dino 2? Or a Pirate 2? Yeah. You see a merfolk, a human, and dinosaurs all around. We got problems. We got problems, yes we do. We took 1,000,000 damage this turn. Woohoo! That's not good. No? Alright, so we could play you and eat you and still have a 3 blockers? We are not winning this game, yet I thought we couldn't lose this game. That's kind of weird. I think I need the extra blockers because of the menace stuff. Guess I want you to be a 4/4. Alright. We are cowards. We sit back now. Is he just gonna double lightning strike me? What the F? How was this game even cool? This game wasn't even cool. Just oh, double lightning strike. What the? We were having fun. Alright. We were having fun. Guess we'll have to do more things next game. And just bring this in. He's got little death touchy stuffs. What do? You don't do much, do you? Hey, JJ. Yeah, you would know. 'Cause you're a rude boy. I thought we were doing like really good things that game, and then like we weren't. We were not. Just realized this deck doesn't even have drovers in it. That's kind of different. Alright. We gotta focus. And probably be less aggressive this game. We'll probably, if we see that 2-1 menace boy, we'll probably go ahead and get it off the table bright and early. I think that might be where we went. That may be where we went wrong last game. He's got that thing that gives them all like trample and stuff. Made Carnage doesn't seem great versus the Death Touch boys. All right, you can do it, deck. He's not gonna kill you. He's not gonna kill you. He's gonna leave you alone. He doesn't want to hurt you. Our opponent's a nice man. He'll leave you alone, Mr. Huntmaster. He's not going to mess with you. He's not going to mess with you. There you go, Huntmaster. The heck's this thing do? +1/+1 each turn for each other attacking pirate. Alright, I'm going to ignore that thing. Because that worked out so well last game when we ignored things. Onward! Bring me some of his flesh, my Ripjaw Raptor. Hey, Dong. What's up, man? Our vicious Ripjaw Raptor going and ripping that armor off. Uh-oh. That thing's got haste. Our opponent doesn't seem like he worked nearly as hard as we did to attack him. Yeah, well, we don't have another dinosaur, so guess we'll just start by attacking for 4. Kind of worried about him throwing out the little, the little Death Toucherini. Go ahead and pop that dude. Go ahead and pop this dude while we're at it. Oh, I guess I can't play this one. Till, till we get to deal our damage, I don't get to play this one. Could have attacked with this guy too, but I probably should have, but it also can kind of like block the firebrand, which seems pretty nice. Alright, we successfully killed some creatures and he was mad. He probably wasn't mad, he probably just didn't have mana or something. Kinda want to bring these guys in too, because just that killing thing seemed good. Killing things seemed grande. Grande. Yeah, just one more removal, I think. I think we can win with the creatures we have. I don't think we need these. I keep sideboarding out dinosaurs in my dino deck. I gotta be doing something wrong. Uh-oh. This is not an inspiring hand, is it? I guess we have to keep because we have this thing going on again? Well, I'm proud of you, Mr. Local. We, tested for like 7 hours last night or something. 6 hours, I don't know. I'm bad at math. But maybe 5 hours. Who knows? Math. Long story short is, I come to the conclusion of nothing with the exception that Merfolk is totally unplayable. That is the only conclusion I came to. In my many hours of hard, dedicated effort. Came to the conclusion that Merfolk was bad. Don't play the Menace Boy. Alright, that's a good one too, though. Wouldn't mind to draw a removal spell here. JK, that card doesn't count. Screw you, Moto. It is down to 2 cards, though. So as long as those 2 cards are not fantastic, we have some options. All the aggro decks we played were pretty good, and all the control decks we played seemed pretty good. What are you going to spend your 3 mana on, friend? Doomfall? Reveals his or her hand. Okay. So, Rude Boy just wants to take our Ripjaw Raptor. Not a fan. Not a fan. Rude. I guess we'll start with this and see if we can find a cool dinosaur. Hey, we found all sorts of cool dinosaurs. I want this one. The lists you just listed were basically the best decks that we found. We had 2 other decks that seemed reasonable, but those were basically the best decks we found. That was the other deck that we found. So you literally listed every deck but one that we found that was good. I'm just going to play this one. I don't think I'm going to attack, and by don't think I'm going to attack, I mean I'm just attacking with this dude. The other guy seems like a relevant blocker still. I'd say the best deck we've found so far was just green-white. We didn't test green-red actually. I think we decided green-white was probably just better than green-red, so we didn't bother with green-red. Alright, so dinosaurs can eat pirates. That seems reasonable. Yeah. I'll look at something on this other monitor real quick. Not bad. Go back, bring it back over here. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, see, we tested the green-white didn't lose a match. The mono-red only lost to the blue-black. The blue-black lost to all the Glacial Fortress decks, all the green-white decks. Merfolk lost to everything. Because the mana's absolutely miserable. Didn't learn a whole lot, to be honest. Alright, I guess this is a keep. Seems pretty weak, but don't know what hands you can keep and what you can't. We might have tested like 9 decks or something. I'm not actually sure. I'll keep the one that can at least block. Does a little bit more than block because of the Savage Stomp if we, you know, have a fourth green land on that turn, but oh, well, we're probably just going to get road then. If he's the green-red aggro, we'll probably be too slow to compete with Phoenixes and friends, especially at this point in the game. Alright, well, I'm going to start with this one. I don't actually want that card, but I do want this to get another toughness, so I think I'm going to put it on top, and then I think I'm going to put it in the graveyard. Because I want this to be able to trade with that, or at least force him to use an Abrade and not a Magma Spray on this. We tried a red-black mid-range deck. It was not very good at all. It was like very, very bad. Red-black aggro was a deck we were talking about trying tonight, but we haven't yet. Like we haven't played any yet, obviously. I mean, it's been okay for us. It's not been great, but it's been okay. So he might use a removal spell on this and trade them, but I'm fine with that because he's taking 4 out of their way. Yeah, like I think there's a good chance that this dies when we do this, but we want to get our 4 damage in. Really wanted to get stuff in before he started Glorybringering. I was hoping he didn't have the other red mana. Because like if our opponent just runs off multiple more Glorybringers here, I think it's going to be very hard to win. If he only has 1 Glorybringer, it might not be that bad depending on what we draw. Another Savage Stomp would be fantastic to go with this Ripjaw Raptor. Yeah, like I said, if he has multiple Glorybringers, I don't think we can actually win. It's too much damage in the air. Maybe if we draw, like, the Savage Stomp this turn, potentially, but... Start with this thing. You get the Rigi, I guess. The Rigi forces him to exert again, and lets us get in damage this turn. Actually starts putting us ahead on the clock depending on what else he has. Gives us another chance to draw that big boy from downtown with the Savage Stomp. Because that'd be the game changer in this spot. Never mind, he's just got 3 Glorybringers. How do you ever win? How do you ever win when he just has 3 Glorybringers? Alright, we can still win with exactly Savage Stomp could still win because we'd get in 3 damage plus drawing a card plus him not killing us next turn. Whew! Whew! Alright, so that's exciting. I think I still have to attack for 3. Don't think I can put... Yeah, I think I still have to just attack for 3 to begin with. Yeah, we have an exciting draw here, friends. To see what he draws. I mean, we ain't too good at the game yet. It's not did anything yet. It just gives us a chance. Just gives us a chance. He's got the other. Oh, that's not a removal. Nice. I don't even know if that's nice. So he's got 2 draw steps, it looks like, to find a way to block this. Fourth Glorybringer kills us. That's the only thing that kills us. I mean, there's blockers that could potentially let him win the game, but the only thing that kills us is the other Glorybringer. Alright, so another Savage Stomp wins the game, an Abrade wins the game. So we have outs here. Savage Stomp and Abrade both win the game. Another Regisaur Alpha wins the game as well. Hashtag Oasis. Do you win the game? You do win the game, I think. Ha! We won this game! What? We won this game! Oh my gosh! we beat the 3 Glorybringers. How? How did we do this? Never give up, never surrender. Whew! Whew! We won that game. Love it. Love it. Mukden, not particularly. Like, I just feel like all of those decks, like, I think they're missing things because I believe that being able to find mana off cyclers and draw spells is so exceptionally relevant in a deck that needs to get 7 mana. It's a deck that I may try for funsies someday because, like, the deck does seem fun, but it's not a deck that I think will ever be particularly good. Can't believe we won that game. Alright. Oh gosh, feeling great. Alright, so I think we want these. I'm not sure if we want these. Sorry. I'm not sure if we want these. They do. A lot of them play the full 8 Kenra package, and the full 8 Kenra package does do work, but sometimes a lot of them sideboard out the Kenra package versus matches like this. I don't know what we're sideboarding out for the 4 cards we brought in already. Is Abrade any good? Abrade can stop a Phoenix from slapping me in the face for a turn, but like, not really. I think I'll start with that. Maybe I'll dump one of them. Maybe I can just dump all of these. Not sure. Feels like the game's going to come down to like this being too slow maybe, because they're going to have some kind of interactive spell. Alright, decided. Not getting rid of my 12-12. I'm not sure because, like I said, they play the 8 Kenras on the ground, so having the 4 toughness seems relevant, and we can't use Savage Stomp on a Brontodon to kill like a Glorybringer or a Phoenix. We can only use it would just trade with the Death Gorger. This hand's way too slow, I think. Alright, this hand's considerably better. That's my thought process there, but I don't know if it's true. But maybe Scavenger's okay because like removal spell plus Scavenger gets rid of Phoenix forever, and Phoenix is going to be a big boy versus us. Like we could have problems with Phoenix in general. So like maybe that's right. I do think I updated the list. It should be exclamation mark deck list though. Pretty sure I updated them. Not a big fan of these cards in this match. I feel like I have way too many things I can trade with it early. That makes him use his removal on weird turns. I don't know, maybe it's right. It's probably right on the play. It's probably wrong on the draw. Long story short is I think our plan is just to try to go big. Maybe the Gyanta or Gatas aren't good enough. We can't do much about that guy. Ooh, that's a good draw. Ish. I guess we have to keep that on top because it can't be Glorybringered. Or it can be Glorybringered, but like it kind of like shuts down the Brontodon, I guess. I like how Hunt Master's a break even on casting the Primal Hunger. What is that thing? Oh, explain, explore. it's just like no. I will not explain you. No, don't kill my dude. We need that guy for Gotha. We're gonna need to draw an answer pretty quickly to Glory Banger. Because if he's just got a couple of Glory Bangers, we're hurting again. We're up to 8 so far in the Primal Hunger race. So I would snap block. Bring it. Bring it. We will get all over the blocking snappily styled. So next turn we have 4, 8, 9, 10. Probably has a removal spell for this since he didn't cast anything. I think I'm still just going to play defense with the Ripjaw Raptor. I don't really want to trade damage right now because I think it's too easy for him to pull ahead of us with some flyers if we just try to trade. Wonder if he's got like hijack or something. Like, what if we just cast this 12/12 and he slaps us in the face for 12? That wouldn't be fun. Well, I mean, that wouldn't be fun for us. It'd be real fun for him. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh, Carnage Tyrant? We ain't worried about no Carnage Tyrant. Really? That's probably real pretty down there. Let's see if we can do anything here. So, if we tap 2 and play this, then we have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shoot, that's not enough, is it? He probably shouldn't want to come to Eastern Kentucky. It is a terrible, terrible place. So you play that there for 2. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. So if we spin 2, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so we can't play it. So we just have to do this then. Alright, we just have to do this then. Probably do some kind of super gang block on that thing. not be the happiest in the world about it, but what else do we do? No, not a glory banger. Why? Why did it have to be glory banger this turn? We were so close. And now we're just dead. We were so close. We still have outs. We can draw like Chandra's Defeat or something for that thing, but this attack makes no sense to me. He's got to have some kind of removal spell here. Because like he doesn't kill both of our guys. He's like giving us a card, so unless he's got a way to kill this, that doesn't even make sense. Where's our mana? Yeah, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not fun. I guess we've got to play this and that. Got to play this and that and this, How did I fit Jason to it? You are my hero. Alright, so we need a second red mana so we can get this off the table before this does things that I don't want it to do. Really need a second red mana or Chandra's Defeat. What? Did you really rip, like, red flyer off the top when I don't even have double red? That's a tilt. That is a bit of a tilt, Brahim. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it takes 2 mana to cast this thing. Oh, how do we win if we do that? Spoiler. There's all sorts of ways to win if we do that. Let's party. I recommend killing his flyers. I can't. I can kill one of them. I 12 you. I 12 you, homie. If we win this game, I'm going to be impressed too. It's just I 12 you, homie. What's up? I mean, hey, we got time. We got a draw step still. Flyers can be killed. But instead, we're just going to 12 him. And to think, I thought about sideboarding this little dude out. This little dude's really good when you play a 2-mana 12/12 Trampler with haste. The old 2-mana 12/12 Trampler with haste. That'll get work done, friends. What's he got? Has he got a Resilient Kenra to go to his graveyard? Well, he put the Resilient Kenra on top? Mind blown. I think being in his graveyard's got to be better than being a 2/2, right? It just has to be better than being a 2/2. Opponent's doing the math to see if he's dead. Yeah, he has no idea that Conrad's coming to play. Conrad hype! I think he's conceding. Seems like Moto's locked up. Yeah, he's done. He's done. He didn't even get to see Conrad. Oasis does not give trample, no. It would, except for the fact that he doesn't have 6 mana for it. Like, it's on top of his library, it's not going to his hand. I guess because we can make this thing a 15/15. So he could block like here and here. He's still taking 7 going down to 1, but he's losing. He's dead because of these guys. He's just dead on board if he has nothing. Yeah, he's just dead on board if he has nothing. And that's not even including our hand. Alright, we've won 2 rounds of this deck. BS Whites for the win, man. His decks have always treated me really well. Yeah, he's dead on board. The Hashtag Oasis makes the one do to 15. So, like, he can block to 2-3 powers with his small guys. Then he can block 8 of the 15. So he's still taking 7, but he takes the 1 damage each from the 2 Hunt Masters. So he's taking 9. Yes, Dobby did save Harry Potter. That's my favorite movie series, by the way. And my favorite book series. You might say I'm a nerd. I even have a scarf. I'm proud of it. A 38-year-old man wearing a Harry Potter scarf to Magic tournaments. I've got no shame. Love it. Alright, we'll play first. Alright, this hand's got cards in it. We'll keep it. I'm probably a Hufflepuff. That is probably true. But we'll just pretend that I'm from Gryffindor. Whew. Whew. That was a hot draw. Get in there, little buddy. Kentucky does get cold enough for scarves. We've had negative degrees temperatures this year a few times. The only signed book I have so far is one of the Bruce Campbell autobiographies. He didn't even mean to get it. It just kind of showed up and it was already signed. I got it from a book club because I'm a nerderino. Get forward. Nice. Yes, you do. I may or may not have gave Jordan a scarf for Christmas. The same one I wear. A Ford Fiesta. No! Exile's a creature I control. Well, that one's a simple one then. Now we won't have a 12-12 Hasty Boy. It's probably safer for me to commune and find my land. If I miss with my land here, I'm gonna whine, but... Oh gosh, I guess it's time to whine since we missed with our land. Kind of. Well, that did not work out well at all. But on the positive note, if we played the Jade Light Ranger, there's a good chance we wouldn't have had to land at all. So, worked out better than it could have. Ford Fiesta. So he's playing that deck. Jabba hype. Hold on. We got to get Jabba out. Where the heck's Jabba at? I don't know where Jabba's at. That's probably not right. Alright, I give up. I don't know where Jabba's at. What the hell? Alright. We Gucci. I'll put everything back. Where's our chat at? Here's our chat. You go back where you belong. Sorry, opponent. I apparently have to think long and hard about this. Hey, where did JJ go? There you go, JJ. Alright. Exile a creature I control. If he's playing that deck, I think I'm just actually going to go ahead and abrade it and draw a card. Alright. I want to keep developing my mana. I used to watch a lot of poker. I used to play a lot of poker, but I do not anymore. To the bottom of the graveyard versus our opponent. So this turn worked out well-ish. At some point, we're going to trick our opponent and get him to go 12-12 hasty. We're going to draw like another hunter and play them both in the same turn. Alright, getting those off the top of the library is pretty nice too. I hope there was not anything obscene on my desktop. I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure I cleaned my desktop the other night. Pretty sure I cleaned it up. I think we're good on that. Sorry about the delay there. What do you know? My cell phone's telling me that I'm live now. I appreciate it, cell phone. Good looking out, bruh. Because I had forgot. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Untapped land, and we get to play Dudikers, which is pretty sweet. Untapped land? That's not an untapped land. That's like this card that doesn't really do anything. Oh, this card does so many things. Hot diggity to zang. I forgot that we get to draw a card. How fun. How much fun are we having? Are you having fun too, opponent? Hope our opponent's having as much fun as us. Give me this card. You boy. Give me that card. Land? I don't even know if I want to land anymore. So he's going to kill one of these, then we're going to have 5. And there's a good chance that he just kills one of our dudes, right? So I'll go ahead and play the land. Even though it seems like a bit much right now. Like the odds of him having a removal spell seems fine. I mean, he's got a removal spell in play with just the Deadlands if he doesn't have any better play. If he Deadlands that, we're still a land away from playing Gyalta. Yes, I pronounce Gyalta different every single time. And I'm going to continue to. Rude. We're literally never going to get to do things that are fun. We've got this big thing. It costs so much mana. See? 9. We don't have 9 mana. We have a lot closer to 9 mana than I'm happy about, by the way. A lot closer to 9 mana than I'm happy about. Onward, Branchwalker. I feel like with the draw we had, we probably should have just destroyed our opponent, and we did not. So, like, maybe I punted somewhere. Who knows? Error! I'm a 3/4. So we can kill the gateway, or we can untap and try to play our 12/12. I think we're going to untap and try to play our 12/12. He gets one more loot out of this way, but like he's got a Deadlands to kill this, so if we just sack this, we're back to 0. A Regisaur Alpha would do so much work right now. God, how good would a Regi be? A Regi, do it. We'd get a 12/12 Gyalta. Assuming he doesn't have another Vraska's Contempt. Oh my gosh. If we 12-12 Galta with haste and he's got another Vraska's Contempt, I may cry. May just be done. Don't know if we can handle that swing. That's too much. It's just too much. What's this? Alright, so we know we win if we hit it. Rigi for the win. You can do it one time, Rigi off the top. We're 20 cards deep. We're doing Rigi. Please? One time? Boo. That probably doesn't help, because I assume he went and got a Bontus. I'm assuming he went and got a Bontus. There's like so many things he could have, so I guess I just have to play the Raptor and let him. Still leaves us a mana to kill this if he does have Bounty. And if not, it kind of presents lethal. This is good versus Sandworm Convergence too, which he doesn't have the mana for, but... What's he tapping a million mana for? Apparently I don't know what's in his deck. Oh, he's just going to bridge this for 8. So he goes to 13, so we still have outs. Okay. So Rigi still wins. Rigi! You're not a Rigi, you're another one of that card I didn't want last turn. Is that the 4th Ripjaw Raptor this game? That is the 4th Ripjaw Raptor of this game. He didn't get Battle at the Bridge in that spot, did he? He has to have something better than that. So he's going to kill the Ripjaw Raptor. If he kills the Ripjaw Raptor, we can at least kill Vraska. Guess he wants to get some information first. Because, like, if he hits a Doomfall, he could kill both my dudes here. Yeah, well, we can, in theory, kill Vraska. We still win with Rigi, it appears. That's not Rigi at all. Alright. Vraska ho. Oh, he's got more? Oh, so brutal. My card's so bad, but so good here. It's like so bad versus us in general, but so amazing here. And we still can't play this. We're getting buried. Does he have 10 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He had 10 mana. He could have killed this. It's probably worth it to get Vraska going. Huh, JK, he's still got 10 mana. Yeah, he's still got 10 mana. It's probably correct for him too. He should at least use one, but there's a good chance he should use both. I think Rigi might still... Rigi doesn't do it anymore, I don't think. Alright. A little sad now. Had so many outs. Don't know if we can beat the Vraska Relic Seeker now. We'd have to run like draw like multiple Rigis or something. Well, there's one. So we can play the Galta and attack this turn 2 now. Which was just a sick rip. So we can definitely get Vraska off the table. Or we can just attack him. So if we attack him with everything, what happens? He can block 4 of it. So he's just dead if we attack him with everything, right? So he blocks here. 1 gets through. Blocks here. So he's just dead, right? So 12, 15, 16. Yeah, he's just dead. So Rigi still does it. Unless I'm missing something. Let's see, 12, 15, 16. He's got 4. Seem Gucci. Rigi to the rescue! Wow! Wild things. Da, 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 da. You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Whoa, 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 wild thing. Well, that doesn't do anything. Thank you for showing us another card. If you hadn't played your land last turn, you could have used that Doomfall. You messed up, opponent. Wild thing. Man, 12-12 Hasty Boys are fun. Let's get these in the deck versus that. Let's get these in the deck versus that stuff. The Braids are probably okay still because he's going to bring in like Efferborns and things. Definitely going to get rid of the Savage Stomps. What do we got going on here? Quagmire. I like it. I like the Quagmire. Quagmire makes me smile. Huh. And we don't want all the Braids, but the Braids can kill the Gateways as well. And we got Brontodons to kill Gateways. Brontodonio. Alright, I'm going to get rid of a Consume thing, because I think all of our dinosaurs are just great. And by great, I mean some of them are pretty medium. Hey, Boot, what's up, man? Hope you got here in time to see 12-12 Hasty Boy killing another man. Because the 12-12 Hasty Boy has been doing some work. I'll keep this hand. We're land light, but whatever. We're feeling great right now. The lands are on top of our deck. We know it. Actually, come to think of it, I probably shouldn't sideboard out the Consume because we are a pretty mana-heavy deck. I should probably sideboard out one of the 12-12 Hasty Boys. Because who needs 12-12 Hasty Boys when you've got this Hasty Boy? That guy's not hasty often, but he's hasty enough. Right in time. That's the second 12-12 Hasty Boy. This took somebody down today. I don't know why I keep saying Hasty Boy like that. Have no idea. That means I've heard it somewhere or heard something similar to that somewhere because all I do is regurgitate things I've heard. Like, I spit out things like pulp cultures, like nobody's business. I just repeat stuff that I've heard over and over. Because there's not a creative bone in my body. Just not a creative bone in my body. Not at all. Oh wow, our opponent does not have the best lands. Wait, why did you kill that guy? That guy wasn't doing anything to nobody. He was just sitting there trying to have some fun. relaxing, you know. Let me sing some Will Smith theme to you. He was chillaxing. He wasn't. He was not going to attack. He was just sitting there, you know, like shooting lightning out of his hands, you know, scaring dinosaurs. He's just having some fun, rocking and rolling. Hope our opponent like wastes of Vraska's contempt on this or something. Can't believe that dude, you know, messed with my little dino friend. Look at this little dude. This guy does not even look like he's a friend of dinos. He's just sitting there shooting lightning out of him. Look at these little dudes all around. What? What? He brought in Lost Legacy. That means he's gonna call like Gyalta or something. And then this Carnage Tyrant's gonna come down. He's gonna go, oh, he took Regisaur. You prick. You prick. How dare you? I have no idea what Yugi Boy is, so no, it is not that. It is not that. I kind of want to just cycle this with this mana, but I guess he's got Vraska's Contempts and stuff, so I think there's too high of a chance that like maybe he kills the Chandra and I need to land in a turn or two. So we're just gonna get across the table and be mean. I can't believe he took Rigi. He brought in Lost Legacy to take Rigi. Our opponent's just not drawing green lands again. Yeah, I thought he'd be a rude boy and do that. Now we feel so clever for our plays. We feel so undeniably clever. I still kind of want to cycle this second Sheltered Thicket. Like, it gives us 2 chances at the land. And then we get to dance like there's no tomorrow if we hit it. What is this? Don't you dare Doomfall us. Don't you even think about it. Strat, you untap that land. You untap that land. Oh, okay. Well, we don't care about that, dude. Nezzy did a lot of work in our testing last night, Local. Like, he did a lot of work in our testing. No, he's on the black-green Azur's Gateway deck. He's just struggling to draw green mana. This could be, oh, it's Bantu. Bantu's a good one here. It's generally like a one-of, so it's kind of sad for us to see in the main deck. Guess we'll take the old Ripjaw Raptor. It attacks for the most. So he's doing nothing next turn, so we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we'll go ahead and play this because an untapped land gives us 12. And 12 gives us a Primal Hunger. He's just not very good at drawing lands. Unfortunately, the Primal Hunger's not the end of the world anymore because there's a good chance that he'll have like removal or something. How good would Rigi be here? Oh, hello. Hope he has a second Primal Hunter. Or sorry, I hope he has a second Bantu. And by hope, I mean, I really hope he doesn't. I'm bluffing. I hope he doesn't at all. 4 Carnage Tyrants in this deck, though. Now that's fun. Don't you do it. Don't you have a second. Don't you have a second. We're already through 2 of our Carnage Tyrants and 2 of our Chandras, so if you have a second, I'm going to be pretty sad. We did commune twice, though, so we are like 30 cards deep in our deck right now. What you gonna do when Conrad comes for you? Conrad, coming to bite some folk. is really fun. Alright, opponent's conceding. Moto's locked up. Alright, 3-0. Ben S. Swartz, always with the fun decks. Oh wow, we got a snap opponent. Like, that was just like, bam! And we're versus another 3-0. Moto matchmaking at its finest, our friends. Oh yeah, we'll keep this hand. We have a 2-drop, a 3-drop, this thing. I'm going to call it like a 12-drop or something. Because, you know, it's got 12 mana in it. Hopefully it comes down a little quicker than 12, but you never know. I'll scare my opponent with my mountain. Carnage Tyrant's back up to 12? That's pretty impressive. No, we're probably not real good versus the Glacial Fortress type decks. Why did I play this mountain on turn 1? Why? It was so bad. Leaves you on scene? I don't know what that means. I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about. I want to play this because I really want to land to start getting these going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever. This is the better mana play. What's the odds we were going to hit a land anyway? Probably not high enough to make the risk. I have no idea what you're talking about on scene. Scene on what? Hey, Pancari. Thank you very much, man. Highly appreciate it. Alright, so is this like that Bant stuff? Please? Please? Huh! We did it anyway! Suck it, opponent! Suck it long and suck it hard! You! Oh, turn 4, take 10. I have no idea what you're talking about, Murph. The opponent's trying to get me here. Pretty sure I'm still attacking him for 7. Just not sure exactly what 7 we're attacking him for. Probably just slamming this 12-12. Because this thing's still good. Regardless. So, I think we're just going to pop this thing down. And we're not going to attack with the 12-12. I'm going to attack with this, this, and this, I think. I don't even have Snapchat open. My Snapchat is literally not open. Yeah, I have nothing open on my cell phone. I literally have nothing open on my cell phone. I think I'm just going to attack with these. Because if he has Settle, we can go ahead and use this turn anyway. While still presenting lethal. This is worse versus Cast Out, though. So this is a lot worse versus Cast Out. If I attack with this guy, too, it's like good versus Cast Out. Like, this attack beats Cast Out. I did open it hours ago. I saw it. I saw it. I just closed the program, so I didn't leave it open. I don't understand what you mean. So, this attack beats a thingy. What of, which of these is better to kill? Kinda want to kill this. I think this one has the more immediate future for us. Oh, well, I definitely didn't respond. He just sent me like a picture of food or something. Oh no, he sent me a picture of a scarab god. My bad, you're right. If I don't attack with this guy though, in theory I could next turn play this. I'm just attacking with them all. I assume he's probably going to settle here, but I don't actually care if I get that many lands out of our deck. So we definitely assumed we were getting settled there, and I think we're fine with that. But I wanted to present an attack that won through cast out. Yeah, I remember. It was a signed scarab god. I remember now. So what's he got going on now? Well, that's a good one. What's this do? That I don't control, so like I literally can't play it. I kind of want this card. I think killing that treasure map's important. Oh, keeping that card on top was stupid because he gets to flip the treasure map. Oh my god, that was so bad. That was terrible. Terrible. I'm just terrible. Yeah, I could have punted this game with that play. Yeah. I just punted this game with that play. Boot saw it before I did. Unfortunately, there is lag. He could not warn me from my stupidity. He could just have nothing, though. We could just, like, 10 him. There's a chance that 10ing him's enough. Or if we cast an approach, we can, like, 13 him. We have, like, a lot of draws that can win. Hey. He gets to flip that. How good is that? Yeah, we just can't win now, can we? We just have no outs now because this is going to flip. Alright. Well, I guess we have outs. We have Carnage Tyrants in the main deck. We have Carnage Tyrants. That was so good. How ridiculous was that? Conrad, where are you at, my friend? Pretty much putting every card in our graveyard total right now that's not exactly Conrad. You get in my graveyard, and then we draw this Hashtap Oasis that doesn't really help. I'm pretty sure I just punted this game very badly. Feel pretty confident going in versus him on game 2. I guess he saw this one. We'll play this one then. Yeah, I feel real confident on game 2. Just pressing F6. We'll have enough mana to braid during our turn if we need to. All the braids. Still 2 mana away from playing Galta. He's up to 5 cards in his hand. That's probably bad. Take care, Boot. Thank you very much, man. So I don't think this one a braid mistake cost us anything, at least. Like, it wasn't going to matter at all. I'm going to have to take a picture of my Garfield signed Tarmogoyf and send it to Murph. What are you calling? How is this in your main deck? This card's not playable. This card's not even playable, much less main deckable. What do we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, that's not 12. Card is not even playable. It's so bad. It's one of the worst cards ever. Alright, we definitely need a Conrad. He's got 2 Mazes of If now. There's a Conrad. The problem is, like, the odds of him having a Settle or Fumigate when he's cast no spells are obscenely high. If he doesn't play Fumigate, I am just going to throw both Oases on it and go for the win. Alright, well, we have one more Conrad in our deck. Hey, speaking of which... Alright, don't have another Fumigate. If he has a Fumigate or a Settle, the game's over. As we have no other Conrads in our deck, and we're never going to beat 2 of these. So if he plays a Settle or a Fumigate, we'll just scoop and go on. And then you still lose the binding. You still lose the binding. Alright, so you can just call this and he wins now. That's fine. And if he calls Conrad, we scoop. It doesn't necessarily win the mirror, because then they just kill you with Nezahal. We have the full 4 post board. Alright, so he could have protected himself and he didn't. So this means he has Settle and we have no out. He has Settle and we have no out. That's fine. The rules of Magic won't let a brother. Alright, settle me so we can scoop. Wonder if he just forgot. How amazing would that be if he just, like, took 13 and he was like, ah, I'm bad. No, no 13? Yeah, whatever. Okay, next game. Yeah, so we definitely bring in all of you. We definitely get rid of all of you. Probably go ahead and get rid of these guys as well. I don't think they do much here. Which means we can bring in you attacky boys. We basically have everything in their deck that can deal damage. Another Death Gorge Scavenger in the graveyard, but I don't think it's better than just having a Braids and stuff versus his things. Because we kind of need the Bronthodons to fight versus Gideon Interventions on Conrad. We have a lot of tools. This is obviously a nightmare matchup, but that's okay. My Valentine's Day was fine. I spent it here with you guys. We really need lands, but I don't think I can mulligan a hand that's got our Chandras in it. This might be a hard game to win, especially if we don't hit lands over the next couple of turns, but... don't think we can mulligan that. Alright, well, we hit 1. That's enough to at least get Ripjaw Raptor doing Ripjaw Raptor things. Hey, Sean, thank you so much. 6 months in a row. Big time. Highly appreciate it. Really? You left Baffling in versus my deck that has a lot of targets for it? Who would have ever guessed? Alright, well, if we don't hit our land, we dead. But that's okay. We 5-0'd yesterday, yeah. Yeah, we 5-0'd yesterday. Alright, I guess we lose. Sometimes you miss land drops when you draw pretty well and you just die. That seems to be like one of those things that's currently happening to us. The positive note is if we ever force him to settle, oh boy, we've got gas for days. Forcing him to settle won't be the easiest thing, though. The double Tron matches, those are not easy. I assume he doesn't really have counter spells, but whatever. Just gonna attack for 7 next turn if he doesn't cast out it or anything. Alright, never mind, he's gonna cast out it, but that's whatever. That's one less cast out to use on these Chandra Torture Defiances. What is this thing? Regal Caracol. Yeah, guess what? Regal Caracol is really good when your opponent's mana shrewd. Do not think this is a good card in this match. Because he already knows that I can't sideboard out my braids, and he knows I'm going to bring in Chandras, so it feels like this doesn't do anything. But it does a whole lot when your opponent can't play his spells. No, I don't think he's blessed. I think it's a very favorable match for him. Alright, seems like we can pretty much scoop now. I could have mulliganed, but like I think our opening hand was just too strong not to. I think opponent is making a large mistake playing these random artifacts instead of just playing blue spells, though. Like, I don't think it's even particularly close that these are just worse. He doesn't have a lot to take out either, though. Like, his decks are designed to beat mid-range green decks. Like, that's what blue-white approach does. It crushes mid-range green decks. You don't even have to sideboard. But we are definitely dead. We missed 4 land drops. I don't know if it would have mattered. Like I said, this is a nightmare match for us anyway. We'll keep playing it. Maybe his hand's just like the worst hand that was ever a hand. But I can't imagine any way to win this match. I'm even going to block now. Just in case we draw a land that makes it... Maybe he doesn't have the correct answer for Carnage Tyrant early. I don't know. Never mind, we didn't even hit the land for it. Alright, I'll pick him up at this point, I guess. Alright, well, 3-1. Deck's still fun. Like I said, as soon as I saw Glacial Fortress, I expected to lose the match. These decks just cannot beat Glacial Fortress decks unless they get very bad draws. We drew basically the nuts game 1, and he basically did nothing but play like one sweeper, and the game was practically over. I think we sideboarded fine, though. Yeah. I do not think of the Duke. No. Just put my phone on charge. Uh-oh, Netflix has added a movie they think I'll like. Well, thank you, Netflix. Appreciate it, bras. What is the name of this movie that I will enjoy? Solomon Kane. We will do the playing first. I'll keep this hand. It's super, super slow, but the cards are powerful enough. There's a chance that we can hit like a 3-drop Dino with this or whatever. After Porn's in 3. Probably some kind of sneaky snake deck, which should be in theory a good match for us. But like I said, we kept an exceedingly slow hand, so maybe it won't be this game. Guess we'll keep doing what we can play next turn, because it's better than not playing a spell next turn. Always feel like versus any snake deck, the second you don't turn 2 kill a thing, you lose. If it's ban approach, we just lose. It's no big deal. Oh, it's Merfolk. Probably don't beat Merfolk either without a removal spell. He has a slow draw, so maybe, but like, the unsummons are like really brutal versus a deck that's trying to tap 4 and 5 mana to play their spells. And then they have like Essence Scatters post board. This thing can get pretty swole now. If we draw a couple Savage Stomps, maybe, but I would say this is a pretty bad match too. Just put 1 counter here, so Blossoming Defense doesn't even save this. It'd just be a straight trade, which I'm fine with. Don't like putting the counter on that, because that's the one I would want to use a removal spell on anyway. I think you should put the counter on this since he can't attack this turn no matter what. I guess he can attack with a 4/4 this turn, but... So maybe that was okay. Maybe I'm just wrong. I didn't realize he was going to have the unplayable Jade Bear when I started my comment. Like, this card's like pretty bad in these decks. And I played a lot of Merfolk. This is like basically the only sequence that card does anything in. Alright, well, we probably need to hit some Savage Stomps now. He still has 5 cards in his hand. That's like a lot of cards. If he's got an unsummon, we're going to get blown out too, because I am double blocking this. I guess I'm not double blocking it if he has 2 1-power Merfolks, but he didn't play a Merfolk on 1, so the odds of that happening are pretty low. I guess he could have another Jade Bear. Sure. Wait, what? Yes, he had another Jade Bear. He had an unsummon for his Jade Bear. I don't like that either. These plays make no sense. Who cares that this got bigger? It's not like it gets better next turn. Using unsummon on my dude's just so much better, I think. And like blowing me out when I block. What in the world does attacking me for 8 do? Yeah, can you make it 14? Because if not, everything you just did is kind of worthless. Unless you have more unsummons, I guess. If you had more unsummons, we were dead anyway. Alright, let's see it unsummon. It only even kills 2 of my things like that. There you go. That's better. That's how you kill 3 things. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Whoops. That's not right. This is the better play. Because we can play Rigi if we draw one. Alright, well, we didn't draw Rigi, so we just die. Alright, got us. That happens. Like, if you don't draw a removal spell, you just kind of die. Versus these tribal decks, which is kind of what I said on turn 1, or turn 1 when we saw, or sorry, turn 2 when we saw that he was actually Merfolk. We just kind of like knew we were basically dead. There wasn't a lot we could do about it. I don't think Carnage Tyrant's very good. What cards go out? I'm just going to get rid of the consumes here. Don't think we have turns off to cast cards like that. Added some extra free drops, so we'll take that out too. Yep. 3-0 and 3-2 possibly? This hand's better than what we had last hand, but like, we don't have 5 mana. We've only got 1 early play. This is probably not good. It's a clear keep, but it's probably not the type of hand that wins this game. Because they probably have Essence Scatters and stuff post board. Boom, 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 boom. I just want to Magma Spray it, but then we don't gain 2 life. Whatever. Still Magma Spraying it. It's too much of a chance that he's going to get a 3-3 in play next turn. Alright, well, we've missed on land for 2 turns so far. Please don't be like last round. Please give us land so we have a chance. Thank you. Feel like this is a good enough hand that, like, now that we've drawn the second removal spell, that we have a chance to win if we just hit runner land or whatever. If we don't, we lose. Quite simple. Now we feel so clever. We feel so very clever. Classic example of why J-Light Bear is not very good. I prefer select for inspection. I do not know what select for inspection is. Thank you for the 5 biddies, Sean. Appreciate it, man. Alright, will we draw our untapped land and have a chance next turn, or won't we? What do you guys think? What's about to happen? Are we about to obtain a chance, or are we just dead? The fact that he's not playing anything means that even if we hit the land, it may not matter. No, we didn't hit the land. Rip. I'm going to take one of these because if he has blossoming defense, they still at least trade. I guess Snoven. Select for inspections. Return target tapped creature to its owner's hand. Scry 1. Huh, I've never saw that card before. That card's kind of cool. That card is kind of cool. So what do you leave on top? You left another branch walker on top? I don't know what another branch walker does here. Alright, I guess we're going to attack and go for the blowout. Get to draw a card if he blocks. If he doesn't block, we're just going to play the Death Gorge Scavenger and not care. Hey, how you always have to target something even if you don't want to? You just like click no and go on about your day, but like I hate how it makes you. So next turn we have access to playing the 12-12. Don't think this card does anything for him here. He should probably bottom it. He kept it too, so what do I know? He's probably going to trade with this turn, I guess. I guess we don't care if he trades with it then. Screw you 12-12, we don't care about you anymore. And he could trade a bunch of this stuff off, but we've got another Rigi, so we know he's drawing a dead card, and he didn't play a Essence Scatter that turn, so that means he's not going to have one next turn either. So, enjoy your blocks, friend. If he doesn't trade enough off, we do get the 12-12 trample too. I assume he's going to trade 2 of my guys off though. Which still leaves us with 12 for next turn. Like that's what I would have assumed he did. So we still have 12 in play next turn. Oh cute! The Death Gorge Scavenger is a 3-row. Like we can just play the Scavenger if we want. And still have enough mana to 12-12. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I hate it. Like, I'm impatient. I know why it does it. I'm just impatient. So the old tin ball here. Oh, this is kind of cute. We're going to get 2 triggers out of this in the same turn because it can attack this turn as well. Oh, what fun it is to smash with a Galta all the days. Why does it not show me your name? You have to be not me, right? Nope. You're not. I don't know how to get that off there. Ha! I'll hide it. Yeah, I know why it does that. I'm just saying, like, I wish you could just say, no, I do not want to use this trigger and not, like, waste both your times. Like, the turns that you don't want to use the trigger whatsoever, I'm saying, I wish you could just say no. And not have to go on about it. But I guess that means that would add an extra step for when you do want to, so that would suck. But alright, do we want to change anything from the play to the draw? I don't think I want Raptor Hatchling. It's like really bad versus... It's really bad versus Unsummon. Do I want Chandra on the draw? Like, I don't know how we beat Chimera. Like, Chandra might be one of the only ways we can beat Chimera. I mean, we have Savage Stomp, I guess. Maybe we don't need... Yeah, well, I guess we don't need it. We have Savage Stomp. Savage Stomp again. Terrible card versus Unsummon, though. Our deck's just not great versus Unsummon in general. Could maybe get rid of all the Yaltas and just bring in... so we have no removal spell again. We saw how this worked out game 1 when we had no removal spell, didn't we? Saw what worked out game 1 when we didn't have no removal spell. So this is one of the things I don't like about Jade Bearer. You should just play the Miss Thingy. That way you have at least 8 1-drops you can play. Because the difference in this deck's power when you have a 1-drop and when you don't have a 1-drop are considerable, I think. See, like, he's just had a Jade Bearer in his hand. That could have already been dealing damage. And there's like there's some chance that this Silver Gale never does anything. I did not play Magic Duel, so I can't comment on that. Alright, that's a 3-drop, so I guess we'll keep it. We'll easily block here if given the opportunity, assuming they still trade. If he's got like Jade Bearer or something, we can't. Yeah. But like I said, not having a removal spell versus this deck is how you lose to this deck. It's just like really bad for us. It's kind of weird. Don't care about our Merfolk Branchwalker at all. I don't think we want Brontodon. I think we just want to try our best to find a removal spell. We don't want that either. We want to do everything in our humanly possible to draw a removal spell while still playing a thing every turn. Chimera would just bury us at this point. We're way too far behind for Chimera to be good. Not that Chimera. I'd probably actually just graveyard that one. I don't know what a 1/1's going to do in this game. I mean, it's technically a 2/2 and it puts a counter on something, but I still just don't know what it does. It's like, I'm trying to go big and he's trying to find a Chimera to win the game. I guess he could already have a Chimera in his hand. Alright, whatever. He did have the Essence Scatter. It's not surprising. It's down to 1 card. He gets 1 trigger here, which makes this a 4/4. He's got another one. Why didn't he play this first? You missed a trigger for no reason. You just like missed a trigger for absolutely no reason. And then you let me trade this for this guy. Oh, hello. Think I want to play this one? The question is whether I'm killing this or this, though. Or whether I'm just holding. So if Chimera's the only card I'm worried about, maybe holding's okay, but... The ladder. I don't even know what the ladder means. You're saying the ladder as in the ladder one I clicked, but like, I don't... At this point, I don't know which one I was even hovering. Feel like killing the 4/3 might just be better. Actually, I kind of feel like just just holding for... Just holding might be better. I'm going to kill the elite, I think. Could just play the Regisaur Alpha, too. Nah, that's probably not as good. I think this is okay, because even if he makes this a 7-6 next turn, like, it's not the end of the world and it uses almost all of his mana. If I killed this, though, he wouldn't be able to profitably use the hashtag Oasis in an attack. And that's why I was thinking about that so much. Like, the hashtag Oasis in an attack, hey, sweet, what's up, man? Is like something that I have to ignore, or I just have to take the 7 now, and I don't want to take the 7. So like that's one reason I was thinking about that so long. Another Savage Stomp would be a great draw. That's also a great draw. Oh, I guess that's not as great of a draw as I thought it was. I guess I can just attack for 5. I have blockers for this. I think I'm just going to attack for 5. I'm willing to throw something under the bus on this. I guess if he drew Unsummon, I would be in very bad shape, wouldn't I? What's the day counter for your title? It just means it's the first day that we've played this type of deck. It's basically for people that are watching the videos on YouTube. That way they can like go back and know which day that we played. We've streamed every day since July 9th, but it's basically just for record keeping on YouTube and for the people that watch on YouTube. Kinda just want to attack with this. If I attack with that, though, there's just like no chance that I'm blocking this turn. Maybe we just hold. Need to get the game over with, though, so holding might not be right. Alright, I'm holding. I don't want to just get wrecked by an Unsummon. I feel like I get wrecked by an Unsummon if I attack. Play with it every day, then you don't have to keep count. Well, I still have to keep count, though. Right? Because if I do it every day, then how are people going to know which day is which? Yeah, we've not missed a day since July 9th. At this point, I do believe I'm attacking. What could he draw to kill us? So say he has a land in his hand. Right? That makes this a 3, a 2, so 5, 8. That doesn't kill us. Alright, let's just try to get the game over with. Yep, it's honestly just for like YouTube bookkeeping, basically. He didn't draw Chimera all 3 games. I wonder if he's on a budget build, if he doesn't want them, or if he's just incredibly unlucky. Not sure which it is yet. Short Pioneer's a magic card. It's not a bad one here. Kind of want to kill one of those things, but maybe we'll just try to make his blocks worse. Because he definitely has to block something this turn. So we might try to get the combat funsies going on here. Just gonna take 7 then. Alright. Bonus going to take 7 then. That may have been a good draw. Actually, maybe that draw is not so great. I'm just going to try to play double blocker in case he has Essence Scatter. I think we win with what's on the board pretty easy, so if he has Essence Scatter and we only get to play the Braid after that, it's like one of the things that maybe could let him win. Essence Scatter into like Unsummon plus Hashtag Oasis. I guess that's just 8, but I don't know. It just seems safer. Our Death Gorge Scavenger has haste next turn anyway, so let's like play the things that don't have haste. I have another question. Why does the sound cut out when I watch an old video on Twitch? I have no idea why it does. I apologize if it does. I guess I just need better sound in general. It's probably because I don't actually have a mic set up because I'm poor white trash. Alright, well, we managed to 4-1. The only deck we lost to was the Approach Glacial Fortress deck. This deck was pretty fun. 12-12 Hasties were really, really cool. Highly like this. Not having a couple naturalizes in the sideboard was a little awkward, but other than that, I like the entire list. Like, if you're going to play dinosaurs, this list feels pretty good. Could be weak versus red decks. There's not a lot of interaction early, but then you've got like the 5 red sideboard cards plus the 2 raptors. So like you get to bring in all of this versus the red decks. It's probably still kind of weak versus red, but you know, Gyalta is one of the better things you can do in the mid-range mirrors. Thank you, Mr. JJ. Appreciate it. But yeah, no, the deck was actually pretty fun. I didn't think Mr. Schwartz would let us down. So this is the BSW Whites. I don't know why I called him Schwartz. That was a mistake. I was confusing him with somebody else for a second. This is the BS Whites build that was part of the 5-0 dump. And it felt rather strong. Was actually kind of a fan of it. Kind of like looking over here to see who we're going to host today. I guess we'll probably just host Thundermo. He's playing standard. If anybody cares, the Pro Tour champion, Luis Salvato, and I could be pronouncing his name wrong, is also streaming, he's streaming Lantern, I think, at the moment. So, like, that's a pretty sweet one. And Todd Stevens looks like he's streaming a Jace the Mind Sculptor Turboland deck. And Mr. Goldfish is just streaming Teamer Moon with Jace and Bloodbraid Elf. That sounds sweet. That might be what I watch, but I'm still just going to host a standard player. Yeah, the green-white deck that I played yesterday was very nice. I was a pretty big fan of it. Where the heck's our moto at? I was a pretty large fan of it. It's somewhere around here. Here we go. I was thinking about the sideboard a little bit, and I think I would just rather have Carnage Tyrants than Nissa. Like, I'm a big fan of Conrad at the moment, but overall, like, I like the deck. It felt pretty good versus red. It felt like it had a little bit of staying power versus the control decks. But, yeah, overall, I did like the deck. I thought it was pretty neat. I'll probably be playing it again at some point, too. In fact, if I play off stream, I'll probably be playing this, trying to get the trophies. Though I do not plan on playing off stream. Have testing for an $800 tournament with a modified rules list on Saturday, so like all my time's probably going to be spent with doing that. But yeah, appreciate you guys all coming out. Do all the follow stuff if you want. Links down below to the YouTube and stuff. You know, whatever. It was fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody.